Namaste, and welcome to Beginning Yoga. Joining me in the studio today are Donna and Steve. My name is Lisa Barrett, and today's class we're going to offer a little bit more about Sun Salutations and some variations. The recent popularity, the rise in popularity of yoga has led to some teachers branching out, particularly in the Vinyasa yoga arena. Vinyasa yoga is a faster paced, very challenging physically practice. As teachers have branched out, they have created longer, more creative variations on the theme, so to speak, of the classic Sun Salutations, Surya Namaskar. We're going to explore a little bit of that trend today, so I hope you'll join us now by rolling out your mat, and let's get started. We'll begin today in child's pose. I would strongly recommend having a blanket under your knees and shins for this first part. So bringing the big toes together, we're going to separate the knees to the width of the mat. And then go ahead and walk your hands forward. Allow the forearms to relax on the floor and bring your forehead down to the floor. Take a moment to let your hips settle down. Closing your eyes. Bringing a little more awareness to your breath along the back side of your body, breathing into the back ribs. Really let the hips settle down over the heels, so nice and heavy. So a very deep hip crease along the thighs and the torso. Let's take 2 more breaths. Deeper inhales and longer exhales. And then let's begin to engage our extended child's pose. So perhaps walking the hands forward a little further, and check out the hands and make sure they are hip width apart. Hands are spread wide, finger segments pressing down. Start to bring the forearms up off the floor. So as you're reaching the arms forward and pressing the palms down, you're also drawing the upper arms into their shoulder sockets. Feel the back lengthen all the way from your fingertips to your sitting bones. Take another full deep breath into the back side body. And then staying in your forward fold, let's walk the hands over to the right, keeping your left sitting bone very heavy, very rooted. Forehead resting on the floor. And feel that lovely stretch in the left edge of your body as the left sitting bone continues to root down. Maybe taking another baby step or 2 to the right. Stretching, lengthening the breath. And as you inhale, slowly walk the hands back through center. And then begin the journey over to the left, keeping the right sitting bone heavy, lengthening through the right side of the body, walking hands over to the left. Notice what happens to your breath. If it changes, if it shortens or becomes choppy, back off of the pose a little bit. Come back to your smoother breathing and then maybe sneak in another little step to the left for this last breath. And as you inhale, walk your hands back to center. Placing your hands shoulder width apart. And with an inhale, come all the way up to all fours, tabletop position. Adjust your knees now to be hip width apart, so your shins are running parallel with the length of your mat. And then bring your hands under your shoulders. Fingers again are spread nice and wide. We'll take some Chakravakasana. So with an inhale, arch the spine, lift the sitting bones, lift the heart. And then exhale, slowly round, and allow the sitting bones to lower over the heels. With an inhale, come all the way back to all fours through tabletop into the arch. And a slow exhale, draw the belly in, rounding the spine and lowering the sitting bones onto the heels. Let's take one more just like that. Inhale to arch. Exhale, rounding. And sitting bones coming to heels. Let's stay for another breath here so you reestablish that length across the backside body. Arms reach forward, and then the upper arms draw into their shoulder sockets. And your next inhale, go ahead and bring yourself back to all fours. And then staying on your blanket, keep the knees on the blanket especially, walk them back to the back third of your mat. And we're going to take puppy dog pose. So bringing your hands to the edges of your mat, walk the hands forward and try to keep your hips stacked right over your knees. And then start to melt your chest and forehead towards the floor. This is a big chest opener, a big shoulder opener. Feel the sitting bones lift up, and again you have that deep crease in the hip. And if this seems relatively unchallenging, keeping your breath smooth and deep, perhaps bring your chin to the floor. Taking a couple more deep breaths here. Stay with it. Try to lift your forearms off the floor for this last breath. And then walking your hands back in. Coming back to tabletop pose, go ahead and move the blanket from underneath you. Returning to tabletop. And we're going to make our way into downward facing dog. So tucking toes, and when you're ready, lift the hips up and back. Staying up on your tippy toes, bending the knees significantly so you can really stretch the spine up and back. Feel the thumb and index finger pressing down firmly. You can even lift your middle, ring, and pinky finger for a moment so you really develop that line of energy in your arms, and then replace all fingers on the floor. And with your next inhale, straighten the legs, stay way up on the tippy toes, point the sitting bones up, and with your exhale, lower the heels towards the floor. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Last breath here. And with your inhale, go ahead and come forward to plank pose. Adjust yourself so that your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists, and then reach the heels back. Draw the front side of your body up away from the floor. Belly is firming. Gazing in front of your fingertips. Feel strong and yet light. And then we're going to lower the knees down to the floor. Listen carefully. Cross the ankles behind you, bending the knees. And then bring your hips forward so that you're not in a tabletop position any longer, but the shoulders and the hips and the knees are all in a straight line. Gazing in front of the fingertips, inhale. And as you exhale, lower with control as you squeeze the elbows in all the way down to the belly. Resting your forehead on the floor, extend the legs. And then reach your arms out in front of you. Palms facing the midline, so your pinky fingers are resting on the floor. Feel the tops of your feet pressing down. Root down through the pubic bone. And with an inhale, lift your arms, lift your head, lift your chest. Gazing at the front of your mat. This is a very strong pose. So feel length over height as the priority. Inhale here. As you exhale, bend the elbows out to the side like a big cactus, and try to lift the fronts of the arms up as you press and firm the shoulder blades into the back. We'll stay for another 2 breaths. If you want more of a challenge, you can lift the legs too, but you can leave the legs down as well. It's all really good. Smooth, deep breaths. Take a deep inhale, nice you guys, and exhale to release. Bring your hands next to your waist. Tops of the feet are down. Hug the elbows in. Root the pubic bone down. And inhale, come into low cobra. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Gaze is soft. Good, keeping the back of the neck nice and long. One more deep breath here. And exhale, slowly release. Bringing your hands under your shoulders. You have an option here and throughout the rest of this class to press up to all fours, tuck toes, make your way to downward facing dog. Or if you'd rather, tuck the toes here, firm the elbows in, press the shoulder blades onto the back, engage the belly, and just press up to plank and downward facing dog. It's up to you. You can mix it up. It's a challenging transition. And take one more breath here. And then slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. And then clasp onto the elbows. Soften the knees a little bit. And just hang. This is Uttanasana, hanging forward fold. Try to make sure that your ribs and your thighs are pretty close together. That takes any chance of injuring the low back. And then bringing your forearms, like Donna has here, up at the crown of the head, so it really stretches out the shoulders. And Steve is doing a wonderful job too. And then try to draw a little bit more weight into the toe mounds. So it feels like you might fall forward. Might. Excellent. Take another breath. And then release your elbows. Interlace your fingers behind you at the sacrum. And extend the arms straight up. Let the shoulders lift up away from the ears. Soften the knees. Inhale and exhale, forward folding. Fists come up and overhead. From here, if you want to straighten the legs a little bit, but keep the ribs and the thighs close together. And soft knees or not, inhale with a flat back. Bring yourself all the way up to upright. And release the arms next to your sides. Make sure your feet are hip width. You're at the back of your mat. And we'll take some half Sun Salutations, Ardha Surya Namaskar. With an inhale, take the arms out and up. Maybe the palms touch overhead. And exhale, soften the knees, hinge at the hips, and fold forward. Hands to the front of your shins. Inhale, halfway up, a long flat back. So make sure the back of the neck is lengthening out through the crown of the head. Exhale, hands glide down to the ankles, forward folding. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Palms maybe touch, maybe gaze lifts. Exhale, hands down through the heart center. Pausing here for a moment. Lifting all the toes, fan them out, set them down. Feel all four corners of the feet rooting, then engaging the muscles to the bone. Can you gently lift the inner arch without locking out the knee? Thighs are pressing back, tailbones releasing down, and the side body is nice and long as the shoulders relax down. That's a lot to think about. So let it go, let it soften just a little bit, and we'll take another round. Lowering the arms to your sides. Inhale, arms reach out and up. And exhale, forward folding. Inhale, halfway up, hands to the shins, lifting the chest away from the thighs. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms sweep out to the side and up. And exhale, hands down through heart center. Good, moving on. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. And exhale, forward folding. Inhale, halfway up, extend the spine. And as you exhale, place your hands on the floor and walk yourself back out to downward facing dog. Feet hip width, hands shoulder width. Good. One more breath here, lifting the hips up and back. And then bend the knees, come up on the tippy toes. Inhale here. As you exhale, walk your feet forward to meet your hands. And inhale halfway up to extend the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Circle them all the way up. Palms touch. And exhale, hands down through heart center. Releasing the arms to your sides. We'll take one full round now of Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, soften the knees if you need to. Forward folding. Inhale, halfway up. Long, flat back. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step all the way back to downward facing dog. And with your inhale, come forward to plank pose. Lowering the knees down, crossing your ankles, and shifting the hips forward. So you're in a straight line from shoulders, hips to knees. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Extend the legs, tops of the feet press down, pubic bone roots down. Inhale for cobra pose, just one breath. And exhale to lower. Your choice, all fours or plank pose. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. Taking another full breath here. And then bending the knees, coming up onto the tippy toes, walking the feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway up to extend the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Come all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands down through heart center. Let's move a little deeper. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, let's step all the way back to plank pose. Lower the knees down. Cross the ankles. Inhale, bring the hips forward. Exhale, lower down. Extending legs. Pubic bone roots, tops of feet press. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to lower. Coming up to all fours or tucking toes to plank. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Bringing the inner edges of your feet together. With an inhale, take your right heel up and back. Try to keep your hips level here so you're not opening. We're going to get there in just a moment. Press the left heel down as the right heel reaches behind you. And then bend the knee and now open up the hip. So stacking the right hip on top of the left. Try to keep that left leg from swiveling. Keep it nice and square. Keep your shoulders squaring off to the front of the mat. Really good. Straighten the right leg. Turn the hip down again, leveling them off. Inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can bring the right foot all the way forward between your hands. If it doesn't make it, use your right hand to guide it to position. And we're in a runner's lunge. Making sure your feet are hip width apart, so you're not on a tightrope. Sink in for another breath or so. Really firming up the back leg. You guys are doing a great job. And then we're going to soften the back knee substantially. Bring your hands to your hips. Pressing into the right foot, go ahead and peel your torso all the way up to upright. Drawing the belly in and up. Big bend in that right knee. Good. You guys have that nice square hips. Balance is very stable. And then take the arms out and up. Nice wide V shape so the shoulders can draw down the back. And then if you feel stable, start to straighten that back leg just a little bit. No worries if you come out of it. Good. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Keep your left palm rooting down. And when it's an inhale, take a right arm up. So you're in a twist. Deep inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down, framing the front foot. Both palms are all the way flat. And then see if you can step all the way back to downward facing dog. And bring the inner edges of your feet together again. We'll move to the other side. Inhale the left heel up and back. Sink the right heel down. Getting length from your wrist all the way up through that left heel. And then open up the hip, bending the knee, left knee, trying to point the kneecap up towards the ceiling, but keeping the integrity in the right leg. Squaring the shoulders to the front of your mat. Straightening the left leg. Turn the hip down. Inhale and exhale. Step the left foot all the way forward between the hands. You're back to your high runner's lunge. Good job. Sinking the hips down, lifting the chest, and making sure your feet are hip width apart, so really check that out. And then softening the back knee, hands to hips. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Making sure the hips are squaring off, and then take the arms up and overhead. Nice wide V shape. And if you feel stable, hips are square, maybe starting to straighten that back leg just a little bit. Deep inhale and exhale, hands to the floor. Keep your right hand down, and with an inhale, take the left arm up. Good. So stacking the shoulders, feeling the arms extend away from the midline of the spine. Good. See how long he's getting here with this beautiful twist? Inhale and exhale, left hand down. Step all the way back to downward facing dog. Beautifully done. Let's take one more vinyasa here. So inhale, come forward to plank. And setting the knees down. Crossing the ankles, bringing the hips forward, inhale. And exhale, lowering all the way down. Extending the legs, tops of feet pressed down, pubic bone roots. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, lower. Pressing up to all fours. Tucking the toes. Downward facing dog. Or from plank, whatever your choice. And with an inhale, come forward to plank. Holding for a breath or so, adjusting your feet back. Good. So really feeling that lift, front of the body drawing up away. Gazing very softly towards the front of your mat. Good job. Really nice. Staying with knees lifted, shift the weight forward to the tips of the toes. Squeeze your elbows in as you lower with control all the way down to the floor. Rolling over onto your right side. Bend your elbow, right elbow, and place the hand to support your right ear and right head, right side of your head. Flex your feet and extend the legs out. Try to find a straight line. Your left hand is like a little kickstand here, helping you to maintain balance. Draw the belly in and see if you can then extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. And then if you like, perhaps floating that left leg up away from the right. Just breathing. It's challenging. Taking one more breath, maybe finding that big toe with the left hand. And with control, slowly release. Go ahead and roll back onto your belly, coming into Sphinx pose for just a moment. So elbows under the shoulders, forearms in a number 11 shape, nice and parallel. Tops of the feet pressed down. Pull the palms and forearms towards you so you stretch the chest. And then release. Let's roll over onto the left side. and set up for our balance. So it's very important that bottom leg has to be very flexed, because that's what you're balancing on, basically. Legs are very firm and engaged. Right hand is a little kickstand. And then come back to your breathing. Maybe extending the right leg up, the right arm up. Let's take that up first. Good. And then if you like, maybe floating the right leg up from the left. Oh, these are beautiful poses. Very nice. Good. Beautiful focus and concentration and smooth, deep breath. That's real yoga. Slowly release. With control. Nicely done. Rolling back onto your belly. A brief Sphinx pose. Good. And then pressing up to all fours. Go ahead and come into extended child's pose. And then placing your hands next to your outer knees. Tuck your chin into your chest. And with the rounded spine, slowly come all the way up to seated on your heels. Sweeping the arms out and up overhead. Palms touch. Bringing the hands down through heart center. Close your eyes. Take a moment to reflect on your practice today, and to silently give thanks for your health and well-being. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll join us again really soon. Remember, when you own your breath, no one can steal your peace. Namaste.